What's up, everybody? This is Rebel. I hope all is well with everybody. I hope everybody is doing fine. I want to talk about something, and people keep talking about this division. We keep talking about division, how, we're dividing up everybody, and because we're melanin, because we have this melanin, we need to get along with one another because we're melanated. Bobby Hemmett talked a long time ago about a melanated people that looked like us, that came through portals, but they was not us. They was real wicked ass people. Bobby Hemmett talked about that. See, y'all constantly, the only thing y'all can come at is, we're being divided. We need to be divided. We need to be divided in order to get the truth, because nobody want to talk the truth. The only thing y'all tell us, you know what? Look at that white man. Keep your eye on that white man. Don't take your eye off of that white man. But yet, our communities is still destroyed. And see, let me tell you something. If we still had our stronghold like we had back in the day, our communities wouldn't be like they are. We fell for the okie doke. We allow agents and boule, which is agents, boule, to come and tell us how to live our life. We didn't let this rap music destroy how a man respects a woman. See, I want to point this out. That's just like when it comes to the male and the female and how the male treats the female. See, the television, what it did is it created an image of what's cool. So what happened is we didn't want respectful men no more. We wanted cool men. We wanted men that stood out, pretty boys. So these men turned themselves into pretty boys, getting their nails done, putting a bandana on their head, made them look like something. Because this is what the imagery we saw on TV. So everybody wanted a man with their pants halfway sagging, with their booty almost out. They didn't want a respectful man. So every man turned into what he saw, because this is how he was going to get some coochie. So he turned into that, because the smart men, the men that wanted to respect you as a woman, we didn't want them no more. So they turned into what we wanted. Then these type of men, you saw them in videos calling women bitches and hoes. Any man that will call a woman a bitch do not respect women. So we lost value because we began to get called bitches and hoes. And we was never referred to as that. So now men is waking up and they're trying to refrain back to who they are and take on their masculine energy. And you have people fighting them. You have women saying that we don't need a man. See, that energy is leaving because I don't care who you is. You're not greater than the universe. You're not greater than this earth. You're just a part of this earth. In order for us to get clarity, we have to understand what happened, because something bad happened to us. And the only thing y'all could tell us to keep looking at this white man. Wait a minute. But see, Uncle Nick, he done went through all of the women and he got the boys too. No, fuck that. See, the white man is a pervert and he fucks his daughter. See, this is what y'all come at us with, but he's still in the community. No, forget that. See, that came from slavery. See, that's what that came from till you find out slavery didn't happen the way they say it happened. Y'all want us to continuously live this repetitive way of life, and we're coming out of it, but you want to continuously want us to live that type of life. When we ask the question, who was these melanated people in Europe? Who was they and where did they go? Because when that white man was coming over here, that melanated man in Europe was coming over here too. And they mixed up with our people. This is why the division is happening right now, because it's a mixture. That's why some of our family members get it and some of them don't, because you got that shit in your blood. And it overtook you. That's why you can't go no farther. Then to talk about Egyptology. Oh, we came from Africa. Oh, we some slaves. We ain't no damn slaves. We never was no slaves. We was some no good ass Negroes that sold each other out. That's what really happened. The white man was nothing but the front man. This is why the cops do not come to your protection. They go to the white man's protection because he's the front man and they working together. Let me tell you something. Yesterday, I went to a restaurant. I went out, I wanted to talk, so we went to this restaurant. I don't go that much, but we went to this restaurant, sat down, we was outside, we were talking. Me and this other guy, we was talking. You know, my brother, we was talking. So what happened is, I'm sitting up here and I'm just looking because we outside, so I'm looking. And I'm looking. Do you know I saw a man come up in front of me? I saw a man come up in front of me. And he walked past and he waved at me. Do you know, remember on Saturday Night Live? And them cone heads? His head was shaped like this. And had a cone like this. And he waved at me. Let me tell you something about indigenous people. See, they tell us the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. No. The darker you are have nothing to do with how much melanin is in you. See, the reason why that the 70 babies is called out and we the main ones out here talking because we remember. See, all of us back in the day, whether you was light-skinned or you was dark-skinned, you looked alike. We had, most of us out here, we got these long pointy nose and we got these long heads. When you see somebody with a round head, that's kind of like an African. But see, y'all don't want us to cipher that because you want these demons in our community to constantly keep on ravishing our community. See, that's what you want. That's why you don't want us to call them out. No, but see, Pookie, he shot Ray, he shot him over $5, which money is nothing but fiat. It's nothing. No, let's not look at that. See, let's look at this psyop on TV where this police officer then shot this melanated. But what about Pookie and Ray? See, if we clean up our own community, then they cannot destroy our community. See, all of this shit was a setup. That's why when you see Arabs in your community, that's why they got the bulletproof shield up to separate you and them, because they know what they done. Arabs don't have no business being in your community. What happened to the melanated man that had his own store? See, y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all want to constantly talk about how the white man is the problem. Yeah, I agree. But who behind this white man? Because if you claim that the white man is the devil and the white man came from us, then wouldn't that make us have some devils amongst us too? I'm just throwing that out there because y'all want to tell half of the story and not the whole story. See, I'm going to say this too. Once you wake up, you don't deal with peasants. See, once you wake up and you know who you are, you don't deal with peasants. What do you mean by that, Rebel? Meaning that, see, these devils in our community been feeding off of people like us. They've been feeding off of people that was, we real people. We deal with real shit. We realness people. And we allowed these people to come into our life, which they did not belong there. But we allowed them to come into our life and feed off of us. We allowed them to hit on us and rape us and do all kind of stuff to us. And nothing was done to them. We invited these devils in our house. A king don't deal with peasants. A queen don't deal with peasants. And I know, oh, queen, that mean prostitute. But you know, it's, you know, we gonna leave that alone. But I'm saying that for, let me use another word. An emperor and an empress don't deal with peasants. And see, we got peasants all in our community, but they constantly telling us to look at the white man. That don't make any sense. It makes no sense. Y'all don't want to clean up the hood, but you want all white people out of the hood, out of this system. You want all white people gone, but then you don't want to clean up the hood. Do you know that right now is Sodom and Gomorrah? You are aware of that, right? It's Sodom and Gomorrah that's going on right now. That's why you see so many people dying off. That's what we're living. But see, y'all want to act like the way we're living and what's going on, this is normal. This is how we supposed to live. This ain't how we supposed to live. See, but the reason why they tell you to constantly look at this white man is because they don't want you to see them. They don't want you to see them. See when you talk about a 70s baby, we didn't see everything. We were melanated women. The way you see these women talk, we was not talkers. When I asked my grandmother, well, my grandmother told me she was Cherokee, and when she saw her great grandmother, which was a full-blooded Cherokee Indian, when she saw her, she say that woman never talked. I said, what did she say to you, Grandma? She said she never said a word. She just sat there and looked. Most of us, it had nothing to do with being submissive. It had nothing to do with fear. Most women did not talk. Most women was not talkers. Oh, girl, yeah, so, yeah. We wasn't women like that. We was modest women. We didn't go outside the house with house shoes on and nightgowns on. We didn't do stuff like that. No, I'm not gay. Then you sitting up there gonna grip a woman's ass. We was able to take off our clothes in front of another fucking woman and didn't nobody look at us. That's the life that I'm used to. I'm not used to what I see today. I'm not used to that. That's why I don't talk on the phone. I don't talk on the phone. I'm not going to do it. I'll talk every blue moon, but I don't talk like that. I'm not one of them type of people. The problem is that the universe is going back to its normal state, and a lot of people is not ready for that. You want the white man gone, but you don't want to change your ways. You want to think that bullshit you've been doing from back in the day, you're going to continuously keep doing that. It's not going on. And this is why, and I didn't know why, and I understand the Bible is allegory. This is why I'm fluent in the word, and I was taken that way for a reason. And you still got people out here, don't you know, celebrities, those are not our friends. A lot of you want to be celebrities. A lot of you want that clout. A lot of you want somebody to look up to you. Let me tell you something. Indigenous people, we didn't look up to nobody. Indigenous people didn't look up to nobody. Indigenous people were star seeds, empaths. We can see you before you come through the door. We can see you and we'll watch you. And we may agree with some of your shit. We may agree. But we follow behind nobody. And I'm going to tell you this. Everybody on my page that listen to me, you ain't a follower. You are a leader. You are your own brand. And I want you to remember that. Because, see, that's what they tried. That's what they took from us. If somebody do it that way, they didn't already done it. So why you going to copy off of them? Why do I got to go stand in a line to buy the same exact Jordans that you about to get and the person in front of me and in back of me about to get? So we walking around because you have no uniqueness about yourself. You ain't creative. So you sit up there and you follow the trends. Indigenous people don't follow trends. We know who we are and we know what we want out of life. And the problem is that a lot of us is no longer following that. And now y'all mad. Y'all mad because we don't follow behind y'all. The silly stuff. Every time you turn around, everybody got a routine they doing. Like you doing something. Because you ain't got nothing to offer. You ain't got nothing to offer. Get in the camera shaking your ass because you got nothing to offer. But let me just say this. See, you think you're gonna become a celebrity. That's what you think. But see, that's played out because see, celebrities need oxygen now. Because they competing with people like me and other people that's coming out with truth. And people want truth now. People don't give a damn about your wardrobe. And when I post pictures of myself, the reason why I post pictures of myself, because they have lied to us about us aging. About us, we supposed to be broke down when we in our 40s and 50s. No, that's when you live your life. And your 20s and 30s is when you're supposed to take care of yourself. Your body is not healed until you're 27. You ain't even supposed to have a child until you until you're like in your late 20s, 30s. You don't know nothing about life. Like I didn't know. But they sent us out here for the slaughter because our own people that set us up and sold us out. Our own family members. So when people sit up and talk about, oh, you know what? Y'all trying to divide. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. That's true. That's true. And if you know that the Bible is allegory, if you read the Bible, it say in the last days. And when I say last days, this earth is not about to end. It's just this system is about to fall and all this shit is about to be destroyed. That's all what's about to happen. But it will still be people on this earth. That's why it's telling you to buy land and get the hell out of the cities. That's why your inner self is telling you that. When all this shit go down, it say you're going to be taken. It say, and when it go down, people going to be sitting up here still marrying. And you don't, see, when you get with somebody, you don't need a marriage license. You do know that, don't you? That's a setup too. That's a setup too. And I'm going to say this too. A lot of these women out here, don't you know, even back in the day, it was women. And they was called trap queens back in the day. And what they did is they just had babies. They like having babies and they just had babies. They'll pick a strong man and have a baby with him. They was called trap queens. You do know that, don't you? So when you sit up here and you look at these women and they have 8 or 9 babies and don't understand why they did that's been going on in our community. We are unique people. But see, they want to keep you in that box because to keep you in that box, that's to keep you simple-minded. That's to keep you following instead of being creative and being who you were sitting here to be. One thing I don't do, I don't want nobody following behind me. I want you to listen to me and I want you to grow. I want you to listen and I want you to grow. And if it's something, let me tell you, I've taken down videos because I wasn't right about it. And I've taken the whole thing down. So if I'm wrong about something, I'll just sit up and delete the video. Like when I did the video on the Sioux Indians, I was calling them Socks Indians. Because I don't want to disrespect nobody. But this is what these people did. They came here, melanated and white folks. No, I'm going to tell the truth. We ain't about to just put this on no white folks. No, we not. The white folks is the middleman. They came here. They was raping your women too. They was raping my ancestors too. Melanated men. That's why that's why you see somebody in your family and that motherfucker be strange as hell, and you look at him and he be thrown off and ravish the whole damn family, and you don't understand that. You don't understand that's that shit from Europe. Because if you look at the Mayans and you look at the Aztecs and you look at all of them, you would notice how we carried ourselves. We was family. The Iroquois Indians in New York, it would be a whole row of like townhomes, and it'd be the whole family. That's how we lived our life. New York people were so beautiful, they was called the beautiful people. If it's not about us growing, us being indigenous, I don't mess with you. I don't mess with you. I don't judge you on, okay, because you got a vagina like me, so we need to stick to. I don't judge people on that. I judge you on your energy, on what you bring to the table. That's how I judge you. You know what? I'm to the point now. That's why I don't make videos. Everybody is repetitive. You saying the same thing. All that shit we know. We know we indigenous. We know all of that. Okay? So it's time for us to understand who were we. We were some powerful people. The Tatarians, that's us. Oh, no, but see, that happened in Russia, and that happened. No, it didn't. It was all over. We was all connected. We was trading, and these motherfuckers turned against us. That's what happened. They turned against us, and we were so powerful, they had to dumb us down and blow up our buildings. We had free electricity. We had free water. We lived free. We lived in peace. We didn't work on nobody's job. That's why it's all being played out. We gotta trust, and don't you know, once you give them that Social Security number, they can go right in your trust, and you working for them for free, and you think they paying you out of their pocket, and they paying you from your own damn trust. That's what I'm tapping into, stuff like that. You get this law, and this government is yours. It was already here. They giving you executive orders that is not a law and telling you to abide by that. But it's not law. No. I'm the type of person, and I know a lot of people, they coming against me. A lot of people want me to choose sides. I don't choose no side. I'm not going to choose any side. One guy got on my page talking about, you learned all this from me. You know what? Y'all talking about this white man shit. Oh, so what you trying to say? The same, right on your own. And then I go on this man's page, in a Tatarian video I'm talking about up top. He got the book. He got the book postered on his page. No, I'm the one. I said, okay, but you came out in 2026. Carrie Davis, Gabrielle, I think his name Gabrielle Rich, all of them was already talking about indigenousness. Y'all don't know the power that y'all possess. Y'all indigenous people, when you come into yourself and develop and look into your own creativity, you don't know how powerful you are. Don't you know Africans can't even, to a person my complexion, I can get with him and have a child. Don't you know us two together can have a light-skinned child? An African man can't even do that. You don't know how important you is. That's why they had to tell you was a slave, and then told you don't look no further. And they knew by them calling you a slave, you could never look no further. Because in Africa, a lot of them places where they say you went was not even established. That's why James Monroe was able to go to Liberia and buy land. That's why a lot of your people is in Liberia, Sierra Leone, Ghana. That shit wasn't even, at the time they claimed slavery happened, Africa wasn't even developed. You do know that, right? This is why they have a disdain towards you. This is why they don't want you to wake up, because when you wake up, it's over with for them, including the Africans. We sitting up there looking at them. I remember before I knew who I was, I'm sitting up there looking at them like they was something. I didn't see nothing really intriguing about them. But, you know, if that's what they say, how can I refute it? Until I start finding out who the fuck I am. Man, you got me messed up. We so damn unique. And one day I was sitting up here and I was doing a count with this African woman. I know they different from us. I don't care what y'all say. You can say what you want to say. I don't care what you say. Man, I seen this lady, she was about 60 something. I seen her hand. That shit was wrinkled. I mean, I was looking at this lady hand like, oh my God, what the, cause our black, didn't see this. It don't crack. It don't crack. We ain't no broke down people. They thought the fountain of youth was over here. This was the last continent that was destroyed. That's how powerful we were. Then they had to blow up our buildings to make us think we was nothing. When you going up on these mountains, the reason why, because they built over your stuff. We got crystals all under this ground. We got crystals. Y'all better know, you know what? We ain't going no more. And it's too late. It's too late. Y'all trying to put us back in the box. We too grown for that. Don't follow behind me. Why you gonna follow behind me? Who the hell am I? I'm not you. Find yourself and love on you. And anybody to tell you to follow behind them, they ain't right. I made you. I'm the first one that came out with it. When you see people talk like that, that's a nigga, that nigga that's going out of style. Because you ain't gonna talk like that. Why are you talking like that? Build yourself. Build yourself up. And then you walk in that. Ain't nobody going for that foolishness. And I got a lot of powerful people on my page. A lot of them. A lot of powerful people. And I go to their page and learn stuff. You the first one that came out. What about James Branch? James Branch been out, and he'll run. I guarantee you, I connect you. You know who you is that came on my page talking about, oh, I learned everything from you. I will connect you with him, and he will eat you alive. No, that's somebody who you really don't want to mess with. Okay? What about Carrie Davis? What about Gabrielle Rich? See, they been out for years. The rest of us is newbies at this shit. You want to come out like I'm supposed to respect you. Man, go somewhere. You right. We causing division. And the reason why we causing division, because our neighborhood is messed up, because we sit up here and we allow anybody to come in our hood and ravish our hood. No, but look at that white man. But see, I'm gonna tell you this. But you let somebody mess with a white man's daughter and watch what he do. He gonna go get that pistol and blow your ass away. What we do? I'm gonna show you what we do. Pastor, this man over here, he raped me. What? Oh, so see, both of them is devils. See, you don't 501c3, they devils. And see, a 501c3, that can also be them Pan-Africans too. They all get paid. It's all the same. It's just ran by the government. Oh, sister, that man over there raped you? Yeah, Pastor, he raped me. Come on up here, brother. See, sister, you gotta forgive him. Come on, give me a hug. Both of y'all, come on in, hug me. Now y'all need to hug each other. And they on stage crying. And knowing that same man that raped that woman is gonna go rape another woman and another woman. Because we've been told to go to a damn pastor and let a pastor handle it, and he gonna tell you to forgive a man that raped you. A man that molested you. And that could be vice versa too. That's why it's no healing in our community. We was the type of people, it was an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, and they took that out of us. You all have a nice day.